Yo guys, Justin Jaynes with the 10-7. I'm here to talk about one of the greatest of all time, Alexander Volkanovski, taking on the fresh face at featherweight, Diego Lopes. Guys, I love this matchup, and I know everyone wanted to see Ilia Topuria versus Volkanovski, and they wanted Volk to get the rematch, but as I've said before, I'm very open about this. I'm so sick of this rinse and reuse, recycle fighter stuff. We've seen all these matchups. A lot of these guys are getting into fighting 2-3 times. And, to see a fresh face like Diego Lopes on the scene, it's just great, and such a tough guy. When I was in the UFC, I fought Gavin Tucker. Gavin Tucker being one of the toughest guys I've ever fought. Incredible kickboxer, incredible black belt level grappling. And, after I fought Gavin, Diego fought Gavin, and Diego made Gavin look bad, man. And he ended up subbing him in the first round. And, my feeling towards it, anybody that can do that to Gavin Tucker is a savage. Now moving forward, Diego Lopes versus Dan Ige. Dan is one of the toughest guys in the gym, took the fight on 24-hour notice. But I tell you what, Diego Lopes showed so much heart and grit, be able to persevere, man. When you have a last-minute opponent change, it is a mental monster that you don't have to be with, especially when you got someone like Dan Ige who's stepping up, who in that sense really had nothing to lose in the matchup. But, Diego Lopes goes out there and handles business. Now, fighting for the featherweight championship. We get a new face in the division, guys. And if Diego Lopes, can come in here and beat Volkanovski, my gosh, is that going to say something? Now, Volk, on the other hand, former featherweight champ, one of my favorite featherweights of all time, beating Max Holloway not once, not twice, but 3 times. Volk it has an incredible resume. He went up to lightweight a couple times to fight Islam for the pound-for-pound championship. He got brutally knocked out the second one. Then he took a fight with Ilia Topuria, which I genuinely do feel getting knocked out by Islam did affect his situation. The Topuria fight, getting knocked out twice. Once you get knocked out like that, it's a lot easier to get knocked out like again. I do feel that Islam kind of loosened the cap, per se, and then Ilia just happened to knock it right out of the park. But guys, man, this is giving that legend a chance to get his belt back and show the rest of the world that he still has it or he doesn't. And then you look at Diego Lopes, who's just an incredible grappler. And he has great striking, but man, is his grappling incredible. If Diego Lopes can get him to go knock off one of the old school greats, what an accomplishment. What a feat. Guys, I am so looking forward to this matchup. Anytime Volkanovski's in there, it's tough to say, man. This is my problem with the matchup right now is Volkanovski's lost a couple fights. And not only, I think he's lost 3 in a row. He's lost to Islam by decision. He got knocked out by Islam, got knocked out in his last fight against Topuria. My concern of this fight is taking those kind of losses and taking that much damage. Is it going to affect him going forward? Is he getting, kind of blown out of the division now? Because again, man, he's already been there. He's already been the champ. What else does he have to prove? Now, when you look at the opposition, Diego Lopes has everything to prove. He has momentum. He has a bunch of fights. He's on a great win streak right now. And he has the opportunity to get in the cage with one of the greats and show the whole world that he deserves to be the champion. Guys, I cannot wait for this matchup. Tell me what you think.